Hi again, I'm Patricia. I'm 47 by now. I'm originally a physicist and sports coach, and I spent the past year as a student at Canada's National Ballet School. 10 years ago, my life changed dramatically when I accidentally stumbled into my very first ballet class. Fast forward a few years, and I suddenly found myself teaching other adults who started ballet late in their life. And then another few years later, I had this slightly crazy idea to audition for the teacher training program at Canada's National Ballet School. I got in on my second audition attempt, and now I'm in this incredible program, super high quality, super deep, incredible ballet teaching education. And I have wonderful classmates that I get to learn with and from. They've been in ballet since childhood. Some of them had professional careers. So it's just jackpot, dream come true for a late starter like me. Actually, I wasn't supposed to be enrolled anymore. I was supposed to graduate last June with a one-year certificate. That's all I felt I could do at this point in life and in my situation. But then a few months in, I felt like, I'm not done with my learning, and I want to be the best teacher I can be for my future students. And so I had this second crazy idea to apply for the full-on deal, the 3-year diploma program in the teacher training program. And I got accepted. But 2 more years means also 2 more years of tuition. And luckily the fantastic school has agreed to continue the partial scholarship to offset the very high international student fees. But there's still an amount that I need to cover. So this is what this campaign is for, to cover my tuition for the next year. I won't lie, it's hasn't been easy to get to this point, and also it's not easy to maintain it. In my situation as a single parent of a kid with several disabilities, more recently also with significant mental health issues, there is just too much on my plate actually to do anything beyond that. Just so much to take care of, like insurances to deal with, and there's never any money for anything extra, and there's also so much uncertainty and unpredictability. Like, for example, at the end of last school year, my son was unexpectedly hospitalized for almost a month. And there's just worry, and at the same time I had 11 final exams within 2.5 weeks, so I was just between hospital, school, and my bed. And there's also there can be just barriers and sometimes adversity, hostility, and lack of access that we usually take for granted. Like, for example, there have been several attempts to evict us from our home, and it's related to my son's disability. And it's just, such a big everyday thing that you have to take care of on the side. But we make it work, not least because of an incredible community of friends and neighbors and supporters. I have a national ballet school by my side supporting me, and also my son who supports what I do and is very excited for me. And 2 years ago, I made the choice to turn towards what I call the collective kindness when I launched my very first GoFundMe campaign to cover my first year tuition. And with the help of about 200 donors who were so kind and generous, we made it happen. And it was not only the donations, but just the beautiful connections that I got to make with so many of them. And I was just blown away by how much people care and encouraged me to keep going. It was one of those life experiences that felt bigger than the sum of individual people and their donations. But more I know it sounds cliche, but it was one of those life's wonders. So, can we do it again? Would you be up for making a donation, no matter how big or small? Or would you be up for sharing this campaign with your kind communities? Thank you so much for your help. You're making a big difference for me today. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.